Hello everyone. So hope you must doing well. So as I told in previous videos that I am going to whatever the video I am going to upload in future. So we are going to model something. Okay. So I am selected with this model or a we can what we can say a 3D icon. Okay. So here we having a different icons, 3D icons. Okay, it can be a thing of babies. Okay, so one icon I'm selected. So this one. Okay, because why this one I am selected to model, because it involves the curve. Okay, and making the curve is bit challenging part in 3D. So that's why I chosen this part. Although we are also going to model this mushroom and this Christmas light tree. Okay, so this model and this and this. Okay, so this video is going to be in playlist form where there will be multiple videos and they all are go through process. Okay, so before starting anything we need to prepare a blocking of it. Okay, so by the way, the software which I am using to preview this image, that is PureRef. So you can download it from here also, and the website is pureref.com. Okay, and the image which I am taken, it is from Pinterest. Okay, and the link I will drop in the description. Fine, and let's continue with the modeling. So first thing we are going to model this one. Again, modeling this can be simple, and the process which I am going to be that it's not going to be like that I'm going to start doing and you are watching that. I am explaining every part also. So first of all, let's open the on the screen card so that it will be easier for you, and let's prepare a scene for it. So let's delete this camera, the light and the cube also. Okay, we are going to add a new mesh. Okay, so whatever it will suits the best to model this shape. Okay, so this orange shape color we are going to model that first. Okay, and after that we are going to model this. After that we are going to model this, and after that we are going to model this one. Okay, and after completing this whole part, okay, we are going to model this one and this. Okay, and after preparing all the models, we are also going to render with some different materials and also the roughness which it is having. Okay, the emission or the sharpness or the shyness. Okay, right here also that we are also going to add. Okay, and we are also going to prepare a render scene. Okay, so the best possible way we can represent these models, we are not going to follow the same pattern, right? There is a background with a pink color. Okay, so we are going to follow some different platform or make a different scene where we can represent these model whatever we are going to will make. Okay, so let's bring it here, not here, let's bring it here. So the simple shape it is having of cube. Okay, so we are going to press shift A and we are going to add a cube. Okay, and now we are going to press N in our keyboard and we are going to switch to item. Okay, so here we are having our different properties. It can be of rotation property, it can be of scale. Okay, it can be of location, rotation, and the dimension is also there. Okay, as I have previously told, this is a y-axis, this is a x-axis, and where is z-axis? So you needed to go in the overlays and there is a Z written over here in the axis. So you need to press that, click on that, and you are having this Z axis visible. Okay, if you are distracted, you can hide this Z axis, but if you want, you can. Okay. So the basic info of this cube is that the location is set to 0 and the rotation is also set to 0 and the scale is 1. Okay, if you are going to scale it to 2, okay, for example, if I want, as this is a square shape, okay, so what does the square shape determines? It determines that every length and breadth, even the height also will going to be same. Okay, so it is not like that we are going to increase this part manually and this part and this part. It is going to be in a rectangle shape or it can be of any polygon. Okay, so by default it is set to 1, and if you want to decrease the size with the same proportion, you can simply click and drag. These all three get selected and you can press what value we should choose. You can choose, for example, 0.5. okay, then we having this one. Okay, so by this you can change it. Even you can also change the scale. If I press Ctrl Z on our keyboard, you can simply press this, click on or to select this cube and press S on your keyboard. Okay, and you can scale this down. Okay, this is also a method you can follow. Okay, but for now we should keep it to 0.5. okay, yeah. So there is difference. Okay, the shape which we got here and the shape which it is having. Okay, so to get this shape, okay, the curve it is having right here. In every edge part it is having a curve. Okay, so let me explain you about faces, vertex and the edge. Okay, so please select this object, the cube which we are having, and let's switch. We are having currently in the object mode and we needed to switch in the edit mode. Okay, so in the edit mode, by default it is selected to all. Okay, you can press A to select all the part. Which part we are going to select? We are going to select all the vertices. Okay, why we are going to select the vertex? Because we are in a selected mode of vertex. Okay, if you are going to click on edge part, then we are going to press A, that it will select all the edges. Okay, and if you are going to be on a face, then if you are going to press A again, then it will select all the faces of our selected object. Okay, so object mode, select the object for which you want to go back into the edit mode, and yeah. So in here what we have, we are having a vertices. Okay, we also having to select the edge, you need to go to edge mode. Okay, to select the vertices you need to go to vertices. Okay, these are the vertices which I am selecting right now. Okay, and the combination of these 4 vertices making the face. Then how I get to know that how it is making a face? For example, if you are going to select this one and this one and the last 4th one. Okay, when you are going to select the last 4th one, the whole area of this face will get selected. Okay, so the combination of all the 4 vertices is the result of one face of this cube. Okay, you can simply click on this face mode, you can simply click and have a face selected. Okay, and for the edge part the process is same. Okay, so you know very well, this is the edge part, this is a vertex, this is the edge, and this is the the face. Okay, So you can switch in these three by pressing 1, 2 and 3. Okay, when you are going to press 1, you are going to switch to the vertex mode, and by pressing 2 in edge mode you need to see here. Okay, by pressing 3 you are going to switch in the face mode. Okay, I hope it is clear. And go back to object mode. Okay, so there is another shortcut to switch over the edit mode or the object mode. You need to hold the control and you need to press the tab. Okay, by pressing the tab you are having a different option. Okay, the same option you are having right here. Okay, the same option you are getting right here also, but in a scattering form. Okay, with a different structure we can say that. So currently we are in object mode, so this is object mode. Control tab, then we are in the edit mode. Okay, the same we are having this one. Okay, so when you are going to switch in the edit mode, the option here will also get automatically updated. Okay, same thing is there. So to get this curve we needed to go to the modifiers. Okay, so what does the modifiers? So we are having different modifiers in our blender. So what does the modifiers do? So they are basically they are helps or to control the geometry of the object, okay, on which we are going to add the modifier. Okay, so in short, what does the modifier is, it controls the geometry of the selected object. Okay, on which object you are applying the modifier or on which object you are adding the modifier. Okay, so we are building this or in the base shape. Okay, so add modifier, you need to switch this mode. Okay, modify properties. Okay, you can drag if you want. Then there are different modifiers. Okay, with our different properties of modify, generate, deform and physics. Okay, so these all modifiers are used to control the geometry of the mesh. Okay, so the one modifier which I'm going to explain you right now, and even I'm going to use that also. Okay, so that is a subdivision surface. Yeah, so when I added the subdivision surface, we are having a change in shape. Okay, so before proceeding with anything, here are some options over there. So this is an option where the object will not going to be visible in the render mode. Okay, so we don't have to switch on anything, and this is a option which we need to switch. Okay, so when we of this option, then whatever the modifiers effect is will not be shown in the viewport. Okay, so you can switch over here if you want. So why it is changing this shape? Okay, so why it is changing? Because we are having a less topology over it. Okay, so how we are going to explain it? So in the overlays, if you going to geometry and we are going to take the wireframe mode. Okay, so we are having a wireframe modes. So what we are going to do, so we are having a less geometry over here, right? So here we are having a face. Okay, let's switch into the edit mode. We're having a approx 1 2 3 4. Okay, so we are having few faces only, so that's why when we are applying the modifier, that's why it is shrinking. Okay, so when we are going to add a more topology on it, then probably that effect will get decreased. Okay, so for now we can off this modifier by clicking this option. Okay, and let's go to edit mode. By pressing A you are going to select the all the faces, because we are in a face mode, and we are going to click right click, and we are having an option of subdivision. Okay, so we are going to click on that. Okay, so when we subdivided this, we're having some more extra mesh. Okay, so if now we are going to some extra mesh, I mean before we are having only one face, but now after subdividing it we are having a four faces on one. Before we are having this entire face. Okay, now we are having our four faces. Okay, here also, everywhere. Okay, so now if you are going to on this modifier, let's hide it for now. Okay, we will get that from it. Okay, no issue. Okay, now if we are going to on this, so what you will get? Okay, hope it is now clear. So let's I'm going to explain you in more better way. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this object. So we are going to select this. Okay, so why this is showing, because we on this wireframe. So if you want to hide you can. Okay, but I'm just keeping it so that you can see the topology. Okay, without going to in the edit mode. Okay, so that's why I keep it on, will keep it on. And so for this we are going to shift D, and we are going to go to move, and we are having this. Okay, so we are having a two cubes, first cube and the second cube. Okay, we are duplicated that object, so the modifier properties also get duplicated. Okay, so we are having a modifier already there. So in first one we are going to show that subdivision modifier, the effect. So we having that effect of modifier, and in this object, sorry, let's make this, because okay, so we will delete this further. So let's make this, and in the edit mode select all, and we are going to subdivide. Okay, and let's enable this. So you are having, so why they are behaving like this? Okay, so what thing we notice? Okay, so you need to switch in the wireframe mode. Okay, so the topology which you can see, let's select these both and move to the edit mode. Okay, control A to deselect all. Okay, and the face mode we are having on. So we are having four faces, and here we are only having a one face. Okay, so we subdivided. Why we subdivided? And the results are in front of you. Okay, so hope you got why we subdivided this. Okay, for now we are going to delete this. Okay, and we are having this mesh, and we are having this. Okay, so as we can see, there is bit not, it is the mesh which we are having, it is bit longer in the z-axis. Okay, so we can increase that. We can go to scale, and we can, if you only a little bit, not too much. Okay, so we can do that. And if you see the curve over here, this curve and this curve, so the curve which we are having in our object is bit more, so we need to decrease that also. So for that we need to add a extra topology. Okay, so for that we are not going to subdivide, there is an option to subdivide. Okay, so let's check this. Okay, I'm going to explain you the both methods. Okay, and subdivide. Okay, so here is a mesh. Okay, and the thing which I'm going to do is, right, so if you are having this boundary box, you can click on this, it will be disappeared. Okay, so control R we are going to press, by which you are going to have a loop. Okay, so that I wish to do. Okay, so probably the result is they are having a same topology. if you are going to add here also. So what I'm doing here, so I'm doing adding the extra loops manually. And what here what we did, just simply go in the edit mode, okay, and we simply subdivided it, okay. So here you also get the idea what really the subdivision works, what really the subdivision actually did the work, okay. So we can also add a loop here also, so we can get the same, okay. So hope you got this, and again we are going to delete this. So if you want to make it more harder, you can simply go select any, hover the mouse on any edge, and you can alt and click, okay, that will select the whole edge, okay. Again I am saying, to select the entire loop, you can hover a mouse on it and alt and click, okay. So you can press double G, sorry, okay. So you can press double GG, okay. Then you're having this option to drag the entire loop, okay. So before that I need to smooth it, okay. And also I'm going to add the level of viewport, I'm also going to increase that, okay. So for now we can disable the wireframe to see the actual shape, okay. So uh, I think we increased this one, so we can decrease that, and hopefully we are having the same shape of that, okay. So for now, if you want to make it more harder, the curve which you are having right here, okay, so you can do that by this, okay, but we don't need that, okay. So that we can press Ctrl C and we get this, okay. So this is for now for the first part, and anything from your side which I should improve, so please tell that also. And in the next video I'm going to add all the remaining parts, and probably I'm going to make short videos also, okay. So it will be more easy for you to understand, not I'm going to model the every shape and the curve in a single video. So obviously I will prefer it to be in different parts, then it will be created in the playlist, okay. So we're done with this shape, and in the future videos we are going to model the remaining parts, okay. And hope you understand all those things which I told you, and bye.